Hey collective, welcome to angel number 315. We are live in the chariots. All right, listen, I had to ask myself what the heck is going on, right? Because there was a dragonfly that kept circling around the vehicle, and I had my windows kind of cracked so I could get some nice fresh morning breeze, right? Anyways, he kept going around in circles real fast, I guess trying to see what the point of entry was going to be. So I had to hurry up and get my key and roll the window up to a point where he wouldn't be able to get in. So after that, I don't see him no more, right? So that energy could be really significant in this situation. It's really quite weird and peculiar. Well, let me tell you why. We got jackpot out here, and I'm like, well, what is the jackpot for? Somebody could be winning some money. Somebody could be rich. Somebody could be receiving some inheritance or some sort of unexpected money. We got looking you up. So somebody is definitely trying to get some information on who you are because it says caught a case. All right, y'all. So it's quite interesting how I saw that dragonfly, and then now we're getting into the energy, and I'm like, this don't even make sense. How does it make sense? Why? Because somebody's mirroring for money. All right, we got legal issues here as well. So somebody could be faced with some sort of legal issues, and they looking for a point of entry. All right, and it's really quite sad because this is like low blow kind of energy, right? It's what I'm feeling. Caught a case, looking you up, jackpot. Let's get into the energy, because this is giving me the feeling of this is like somebody caught something, whether that be a sexually transmitted disease or a spiritually transmitted demon. But we're going to get some overall energy on it so we can tap into it and see what's going on in the situation. Because I feel like it's a lot of information that you are unaware of that's going on behind the scenes. So we're just going to dig into it, see what's going on. It's the overall energy for collective here. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, comment if you wish. I would greatly appreciate it. I did see the death card. I saw that as I was shuffling the cards. I think somebody really feel like that someone that has a particular kind of divinity about themselves should receive some sort of karma. I think somebody was looking forward to whoever you are to receive some sort of karma, right? We got relationship. I don't know why these popped out. Relationship, Jezebel, and distant future. I don't know. I feel like somebody was trying to prove some sort of points as if someone is some sort of Jezebel or something like that. Whoever you are, you could actually be somebody who is celibate, right? And if you even fell off of that journey for a little while, you got right back on. You know what I'm saying? That's not your flow. You don't get all off into whatever this energy is, whatever this caught a case energy is, okay? So all this trying to prove a point, I'm just really not understanding, because we got death magic here. It's no secret that somebody is trying to prove something, and whoever this somebody is, they're going to the deepest depths of the ocean, to the furthest of extents, to the highest of degrees, to try to make this come into fruition. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna attempt to roll my window back down. Maybe not. Whoever you are, you could be this Empress energy here, starseed energy. All right, you are someone that's getting on track, getting on path, getting into that North Node energy. But let's see, whoever you are, you could be the type of person who you take on a lot. She just let her dog pee all on the areas where the people be at. It's a ton of grass out here. Anywho, you could have been celebrating with people who just did not appreciate you. I'm seeing somebody here in the energy that take risks with people who don't put in as much effort, energy, time into you. In this energy of putting in work where you don't really want to even be, but you don't really pinpoint it at first, because maybe you're in this celebratory energy, wanting to be accepted by people, wanting to find some sort of camaraderie and partnerships and things like that. So you just find yourself in these situations with people. But I feel like spirit is saying not to do that. It's almost giving self-sacrificial kind of energy here. I really honestly feel like This only happens when particular kinds of people are in your energy. I feel like when other people come into your energy, or when you could go into other people's energy, there's a swap that happens, and it's like an exchange of energy to the point where you feel their energy and they're feeling yours. So I definitely can see in this case where it's like caught a case. So I'm really feeling more so it's a spiritually transmitted demon, but it could be the other way around as well. I know a lot of people get things confused when they listen to messages. They automatically go towards the worst thing possible. So moving on, Starseed. So I'm feeling here, I'm just feeling real deep and heavy in the energy. Somebody that's trying to be real slick and strategic. And let me just say this too. These will be the same type of people, or the same type of person who would swear up and down that you're trying to be slick and you trying to be strategic. Meanwhile, they looking into your energy every day, right? They getting the energy from you. So that energy that fuels them to even have the courage, the motivation to strive to move forward every day, to do punk ass shit in your energy, right? This is what they doing. So it's like whoever these people are, this person is, they looking into your life to see what's coming towards you. Or this wand could also be sexual health as well. What's going on with that? Or maybe this could be you even going to the doctor or something like that. Maybe this is ancestors' way of saying getting checked out, or going within and figuring some things out when it comes to that, whether this is spiritually or actually in the physical. So whoever you are, this starseed that I'm talking about, you could be ignoring something. It's giving a feeling of trying to escape and ignoring something that just is not going away. It could have something to do with whatever this work is, this leap of faith that was taken. But I do have to point out though that this Queen of Cups here is in reverse. All right, when it comes to this Three of Cups here, knowing that this leap of faith you about to take, you don't really want to do that, but you still doing it anyways. All right, maybe you have some sort of idea and you have some sort of faith or something that the Six of Wands, that something is going to be victorious. We do have the High Priestess here as well. So there's a need to go within to listen to your intuition, because there's something that you don't see. All right, this could have something to do with stability, security. I'm just getting the idea, the feeling that you're not getting what you want and need out of a situation. So let's see. We got some flying monkeys here in the energy. So who I'm speaking to in this situation, I'm feeling like it could be a masculine, but it could be a feminine energy as well. Somebody came in with some sort of communication, and with this Ace of Swords that's in reverse here, this was not the truth. So what I'm getting is that somebody could have been saying that somebody has an STD. And it's also looking like that somebody was plotting, because we do have jackpot. We got jackpot and looking you up here. Now, I showed y'all these cards at the beginning of this video. Why would somebody have to look you up in order to receive some sort of jackpot? Or if somebody won a jackpot, why would they need to be looking you up? Makes you wonder, right? Whatever the situation is, it could be a very emotionally charged situation. Somebody is definitely trying to escape from something, because we have the Six of Swords here, and then we have somebody is holding back their emotions, even though this is a very emotional situation. But this could be somebody really being immature about their emotions and not really putting too much emotion into it. It would make sense for somebody who's trying to get away with something, right? I just feel like whoever this person is, they're definitely trying to alchemize a negative situation, a situation that they're not even supposed to be in. And they're knowing this as well, because we do have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Temperance card here. This could be in regards to equally giving and taking, or receiving and giving with a person. I don't know if somebody in this situation was supposed to do something, they didn't do it, and so now they're trying to cover some shit up. But whatever the situation is here, somebody wants some sort of clarity in a situation. Somebody wants some sort of justice brought to a situation where there's no clarity, right? And then we got the Strength in reverse. Somebody doesn't have protection. Makes sense, because it's like if you're trying to cover up something because you don't want your dirt to be discovered, or your crimes or whatever to be discovered, and all of a sudden you want information. It's giving flying monkey. So what is this Strength in reverse here? We got Hermit. All right, so somebody's definitely going within or trying to check their sources and see what they can come up with. Maybe somebody is arguing and fighting behind the scenes, or maybe this is somebody's plan. We got the Chariot in reverse after the Tower hit. So somebody's chariot stopped moving after that Tower hit. And then we got this walk away kind of energy. Maybe somebody thought by walking away that this was going to cause some sort of argument. Somebody was trying to find out some information about somebody, and I just feel like one thing kind of led to another. So I'm just really feeling like this is like a heavy like feeling of learning lessons, right? So it's giving the energy of that person who gets readings done. And typically a person get readings done and they get the answers that they need, and then they be like, okay, cool. But only in this case, this person is not really receiving the answers that they want in a situation. Could be something like that, or maybe not. But I just feel like it's kind of giving that energy. Somebody getting a reading done and they want to know the answers, and somebody in the energy think that they really gonna get information like that when it comes to a particular person. And it's just like, well, what do you expect? Because if you're getting information about this person, don't you know that it's an exchange? That's that Two of Cups, that Six of Pentacles kind of energy, giving, receiving. So somebody was receiving something from you, but you didn't receive something from them. It's kind of giving. So maybe this is why that Five of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck, because somebody just emotionally walked away from you. And so now a Tower done hit. Let's see. What is this death magic? Because what is this? Somebody could be trying to say you're trying to be rude or spiteful about something, or maybe somebody is telling somebody that they got into something that they wasn't ready for, or somebody believes that they got into something that they wasn't ready for. So this could be a situation where somebody was asking for some sort of help. This could be the walk away energy. Maybe somebody turned down somebody's help, or somebody just did not want that help for whatever reason. We got a lot of options out here. Somebody could have been going towards options, or somebody could have had a lot of different choices or something like that. Something about somebody's plans falling apart. Somebody could be trying to say that they done manifested the devil or something like that. That's weird. Why would you manifest the devil in your life? Look like somebody wasn't aware of some sort of negative family situation, or this could be an event being canceled, something about a failed relationship or something like that. Somebody could be trying to say you manifested the devil in your life when they actually could be the ones that did that. Somebody could have said that they closed out a cycle with somebody who it was imbalanced with, but they actually kept going back to this person, and that's the reason why things fell apart. So in this situation, who was really being spiteful or rude in the situation? You know what I'm saying? Who really was getting into stuff that they really didn't have no kind of idea what they was getting into? So now somebody is worried, but there was some sort of death magic involved in the situation. So it just looked like to me it's going back. We got the Ten of Wands that's in reverse here. Got the King of Wands that's in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles. This is a situation where somebody stopped something too soon. So this is giving the energy of something ending before it even started. That's Ten of Wands reverse. Maybe somebody just didn't have the tolerance to even deal with somebody. What I'm hearing is maybe somebody just needed something from somebody, and instead of asking for it, or instead of going through the proper ways, the proper channels to receive something, somebody just decided, I'ma just hold back. And that makes sense, because I've been seeing this Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles in reverse energy. That's where somebody is holding back and also not giving to somebody, and also giving to others as well. But that's the 10 Pentacles right there. That's the 10 Pentacles. So we got this 10 Pentacles here that somebody was juggling. because in the background somebody had a situation that wasn't finished, it wasn't over with, and so somebody couldn't properly receive the right kind of help from somebody, so they ignored it because they had chose somebody who they thought was better, but in all actuality it was second best. Yeah. So this is the reason why somebody's energy is stuck and stagnant when it comes to resources, money, things like that. So there's like a need here to not be lazy in the situation, because that's what I'm feeling like with this Page of Pentacles that's in reverse. It could be due to somebody feeling like defeated or just getting exhausted from continuously having to defend themselves. But my thing is, with something that's meant for you, you don't have to continuously fight and feel the need to have to defend yourself in situations. It just should happen naturally. So really you have to stop and ask yourself, who's the real problem here? And I think in this reading I was asking that question, trying to be that mirror to project back, send the energy back to you so you can figure it out, so you can transmit it properly and see who really is the issue in the situation. Don't come for me, all right? So a lot of times with shadow work, it's not easy. You do have to go within and look inward to be able to see. But when we have energy like caught a case, looking you up, things like that, that's giving like somebody caught a STD and now they looking for somebody to blame it on. Why do you even need to do that? What's all that going on? It's giving somebody's trying to have a reason, an excuse to give to somebody. And so now somebody is in the energy of death magic. You have to be really careful with that energy, because this could be somebody putting that energy off onto you, or this could be you just deciding, hey, I'm gonna do some death magic and end something for a person. And I hope you ain't thinking that you're gonna come over to no starseed. We got somebody with divinity and starseed energy. Good luck with that, because that'll never work. It's giving somebody in the energy was, I'm looking at the Five of Wands that's in reverse. Maybe somebody is trying to act like they're trying to resolve conflict between the two of you. Maybe somebody did ghost you and walk out on you, or maybe you ghosted or walked out on somebody, and somebody wants to come back into your energy because now they realize that you do have divinity, all right? But no, it don't work like that. No. See, don't let people play in your face, man, or behind your back. I got a feeling here that somebody really thought that somebody was better. See, they was in a relationship with a whole Jezebel, right? And that's where their future resided, because that's what they chose. Because maybe they resonate with that energy as well. But maybe they mistook you for somebody who was in that energy, which I don't know why. And just because a person decides that they're going to open their sexual energy up to a person, that does not mean that they're automatically in Jezebel energy. And I wish people would really get that into their heads, because we're all spiritual beings just having a human experience down here on this earth. So nobody is any better than anybody else. And I'm just really feeling like that there's people that's trying to, you know, hold people's head to the gunfire when it comes to all the things that's negative. But when it comes to good things, they also don't want these good people to receive what's due to them. And I don't think that's right. I think that's very unfair. All right. And justice is definitely going to be served in a situation for people who think like that. So that's that. When it comes to this caught a case energy and trying to look people up and things like that, let me see. Let's get into it. Let's see, what are people even trying to look up, or what is this person trying to look up when it comes to that? So what is given to me, it's given an entity, could be a family, a group of some people, a person looking somebody up or looking people up to see if they're taking a leap of faith towards each other, if they're resolving any kind of disputes or conflicts between each other, if anybody is stuck, if their money is fucked up, if they ain't got time to do this, time to do that, and things like that. If somebody is being naive or dumb or stupid, so they can know which areas to attack. I'm trying to tell you, they're trying to look for any kind of opportunity that they can to manipulate and control you. And that's the real reason why you don't like working at this job. All right, that was the message, collective. Make sure you do what God told you to do. I'm gonna do what God told me to do. And until next time, peace.